Season 2, Episode 1 of Surreal Estate, titled Trust the Process, premiered October 4th, 2023 on the Sci-Fi Channel. Season 1 was back in 2021. It ran for 10 episodes, and it had an average viewership of 315,000 viewers. Now, basically, it tells the story of real estate agent Luke Roman, played by Tim Rosen, who you may remember or know from Schitt's Creek. And he is the head of a real estate agency that deals with haunted houses. And he has a team of specialists that handle certain cases that no one else can handle based on hauntings, possessions, and he hires Susan Ireland, the newcomer, to the agency, and she's a people person acting as the agency's public relations. Then you have a technology specialist, August or Augie. Then you have Zoe, who is the front desk manager, and you have Phil, who is a former Catholic priest. Now, this first episode of season 2 is really interesting. It picks up right off where the last episode, of season 1 happened. Luke doesn't have his powers anymore. Basically, he was able to talk to spirits and demons and used to know how to work certain things. Well, he's going into this process and episode without having any of that after the events of the first season. We see Susan being happy-go-lucky and having the actress Sarah Levy, who you may also know from Schitt's Creek, is a great actress and plays the role perfectly. She's going in, she's doing her real estate agency kind of shindig, and she's the happy-go-lucky, and there's so much underlining factors to certain characters and the history. Well, Luke is just doing his thing. We know 2 months have passed because it's mentioned in this episode how many months have passed. Luke returns, but he kind of alienates Susan in a way where Susan just kind of changed everything in the 2 months, does her own thing, manages her own thing. But then we find that the one house that they want to sell has a backstory to it. All of a sudden, the contractor breaks the wall in the kitchen. We hear a kid singing. Like, what is happening? Fast forward to the end. Luke doesn't know what's going on. He goes in blind. He only knows that it's a kid ghost. Well, that's not what it seems. And we actually find the real detail and real aspect of what they're fighting against. The episode is an hour long. All these episodes are an hour long. If you haven't seen season 1, please do so because it's amazing. If you like horror shows, supernatural, paranormal, if you like aspects of real estate, but then having the real estate aspect where they fight the paranormal or hauntings or demons or ghosts and spirits, then this is a show for you. This was a great season 2 premiere of Surreal Estate. They definitely upped their budget. You can see by how things were done, especially with the effects, the ghosts, and how other things were not done, but it was really good. The emotional aspect is still there for Luke, who used to have his father in his ear and was always the one who was like telling him what to do and where to go. If you've seen the first season, you know the relationship between Luke and his mother. Also, we see that Megan is kind of in this as well. She's back. Megan was the love interest to Luke in the first season. Great series, great show. It did take a couple years to come back. I was hoping it would come back. When I did hear that they renewed it for a second season, I was very excited. Love the look, the depth, and the feel. And this is actually a Canadian show filmed in Canada. It's not an American television show, so which is also really good. And I'm very happy that Sci-Fi picked it up. But this is fun. This is great. Don't know how long this season will be based on episodes, but I feel like the stories are going to be good, and we're just going to get really into it. And there's so much more to kind of unravel in a way, but especially the relationship between Luke and Susan and how that affects it, and this whole aspect of Susan talking to the Alexa type character in this home that she wants overlooking the ocean. What is that all about as well? It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. Great to see Surreal Estate back for a second season, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Season 2, Episode 1 of Surreal Estate, titled Trust the Process. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What did you think about the aspect of the story? Did you like seeing the show come back? Where do you think this season's going to go? And have you watched the first season? If you did you enjoy it? And are you looking forward to this second season? And where do you think every character ranks in your favorite to least favorite? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked. And be sure you click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for new review videos on my channel. I will see you all in the next review video. And be sure you tune in next week for my Season 2, Episode 2 review of Surreal Estate. I'm Mr. Filmstock, and thank you for tuning in.